guys, welcome to my vlog today. Today we're actually driving to Yuma, Arizona to pick up two Peterbilt chassis frames. Not sure what kind of trucks they are, but they are going to Dodge Center, Minnesota. Weird name, but that's how it is, Dodge Center, Minnesota. So stay tuned to this channel. This truck stop here, T8 in Illinois, Arizona, because the fact that all the truck stops in Phoenix and Tempe is full. So I drove here 40 miles from Phoenix after doing my delivery and just stayed here overnight because I had night shift. And now we have a load in Yuma, Arizona, which is literally like 5 minutes away from California, like 5 minutes away from Mexico, but it's Arizona. And I'm going to head up to the Loves there so I can be ready for tomorrow's train appointment at 10 a.m. Hopefully everything goes well. I'll explain what actually happened when I reach the truck stop. But I'm about to enter Interstate 8 and head on towards San Diego, but it's the reality of going to Yuma, Arizona. Hey guys, look at this beautiful mountain here. I hope you can see the cactuses cleared. As you can see the beautiful view we have all around us. This is Highway Interstate 8 in Arizona. I love Arizona. All the pretty views that it has. Just look at all that. There's another big cactus up there. So I call these like cactus mountains or something like that. There's thousands and thousands of cactuses up there. So beautiful.
Не вылезал, а серебро виски все добавляется, а серебро виски все добавляется. Упали цены сильно на грузоперевоз, почти бесплатно мы уже катаемся, и рынок инфантильный застрял как полевоз, и выехать он даже не пытается, и выехать он даже не пытается. Пойду я на констракшн, немного попотеть, начну стелить паркет автоматически, хотя немного страшно, ну чтоб не помереть, ведь не привык работать я физически, ведь не привык работать я физически. Тракиста нагреть все норовят, и брокер, и диспетчер измываются, инспектор неортишный штрафует всех подряд, и плата за дороги поднимается, и плата за дороги поднимается. Я owner-operator, не правда ли звучит? На самом деле я корова дойная, и каждый с моей сиськи покушать норовит. Такая situation неприкольная, такая situation неприкольная. А дома ждут детишки и мается жена, и в выходные еду на свидание. Закрались мыслишки, работа как тюрьма, а я по жизни в ней на спецзадании, а я по жизни в ней на спецзадании. Работаешь на траке, так это ж хорошо. Нормально можно бабки заколачивать. А не живешь ты дома, подумаешь еще, не станут же за это нам доплачивать, не станут же за это нам доплачивать. Что же это за работа? Сидишь ты высоко, в окошко смотришь, ничего не делаешь. А если спать...
So guys, made it to Yuma. Some military jet, looks like F-18s or F-22s, one of those. I can't tell apart, so whatever they are. A lot of military here in Arizona, but also, guys, made it to Yuma, Arizona. I'm half a mile away from the Peterbilt dealership where I'm supposed to pick up. I had a problem with them. Today I tried to contact them for 2 hours, trying to see if I could get loaded earlier today, but that didn't work out. They told me I got to be here tomorrow at 10. Here's the problem. 10 a.m. is my broker and confirmation when I have to be there. The problem is we have with that is the fact that they don't know what time the crane is coming. So it's a crane. We're getting to load these straight trucks or whatever chassis of Peterbilt there. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but so far, beautiful views. I mean, it's nice out here. 70 degrees. I love Arizona, but yeah, we'll see what happens next. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm gonna be getting loaded here pretty soon on the crane. This guy's getting loaded first. I'm getting 2 of these trucks right here, so I don't know how heavy they are. I don't think I need to run spread axles, but who knows? I'll weigh myself after. But I wanted to fuel them today, but I couldn't because of the fact that, let's see here. Simply for the fact because it was over a 30-minute long wait to get fuel from Love's. So I'm gonna let it die down and fuel right after I pick up and then weigh myself. So what else is going on is the fact, let's see here. So I gotta fill all this out, but I'm parked over there, that blue one. So I'm gonna show you what's going on next. Basically, my power steering gearbox is going to junk, and it's a new one. I will show you in the next clip what's going on. So guys, I have to explain, the truck is not a bad truck. A lot of money put in this truck. It's just that sometimes a bad apple of a remanufactured steering gearbox goes wrong. And as you can see, it's leaking in the video, especially when I'm turning, it's leaking in the release valve. And what that little hole thing does is if you put too much fluid in your reservoir, too much power steering fluid, or in semi-trucks, ATF transmission fluid. If you put too much, it will release it and relieve it of too much high pressure. So what's actually happening is that valve is broken on a remanufactured gearbox. Now, when I started this trip to Arizona, I noticed leaking a little, thought it was leaking from somewhere else. And it wasn't leaking even a lot. I only filled the reservoir up once in like 2,000 miles. Then from Phoenix, Arizona to Yuma, Arizona, I ended up filling up a whole bottle, a whole reservoir. Even when the truck is standing still and not turning, it was leaking. So what I ended up doing is I bought some Lucas power steering fluid stop leak, and it thickened the level up to where it's a lot like thicker and it doesn't leak as much. So got that figured out. So hopefully it lasts until I get back to the yard, but I have to go to Minnasota first. So by going to Minnasota, I'm hoping I can get it done. But guys, here's the thing. I have to check it every 4 hours of driving. So every 280 miles, I have to check the reservoir down. The good thing is, there's not going to be a lot of right turns. Not too much. So I'm good with that. But still, it will do a little spray. So I have to still watch my reservoirs. And by the way, guys, it's very beautiful and pretty out here. So you can see the mountains and the view. It's Yuma, Arizona for you. Okay guys, so got this loaded. I just needed to use the phone, that's why I couldn't record. But this is how I ran it. So don't worry about this chain right here coming loose because I got a bungee cord. But this is where I chained it down to the front. Same thing on that side. Let me take a picture of this. Okay, and over here, guys, I put an extra strap right on the frame, making music here. So it doesn't go anywhere for safety, and the wheels here are strapped down too, extra wheels. And got one over here. This cut is not big enough. It is big enough so I can still use it. According to the rules, I can still use this this strap. This strap is still in service, still good to go. So we are definitely good to go pretty much everywhere. I got the chain down from here all the way from the front, and they're crisscrossing from the axle. Same thing down here. It's nice and tight all the way from front and down to the back. That's how I got a chain down there. Of course, everything is bungee cord, all the loose chains. So, and I got a strap like that down. So this is what it looks like. So I think I did a wonderful job. So this is about 40,000, around 37 to 40,000 pounds. So I'm glad I moved my axles to spread. So I ended up moving from tandem. Once I backed in here, I straightened myself out and moved them to spread. That way it's easier for me to back in with tandem. So now that it's spread, and there's the F-22. There's a military base down here somewhere. But yes, so this right here is the way I did it. So everything should be good to go. I got to keep an eye on it. And I think it was a very good job. We will see. Let's see here. I'm going to take more pictures just in case. So every time I load, I take take pictures of the load. That way my bosses can see I did a good job and make sure there's no errors, and if anything, reviewing everything. Okay guys, current situation from a big leak, this stopped to a small spotty leak. So if I can maintain this, I should be good to go and have no issues. All right guys, time for me to actually fuel and hit the road. So guys, fueling in Yuma, Arizona. I am not gonna weigh myself. I think I'm pretty good on the weight. My air pressure gauge shows that I'm under 34,000 on the drives, which means spreads will be the right way. So yeah, just gotta keep an eye on the load and go.
Сильно, а груза перевоз почти бесплатно мы уже катаемся. И рынок инфантильный застрял как в поле воз. И выехать он даже не пытается. И выехать он даже не пытается. Пойду я на констракшн, немного попотеть. Начну стелить паркет автоматически. Хотя немного страшно, ну чтоб не поверить. Ведь не привык работать я физически. Ведь не привык работать я физически. Ах, бедного тракиста нагреть все норовят. И брокер, и диспетчер измываются. Инспектор дёртишный штрафует всех подряд. И плата за дороги поднимается. И плата за дороги поднимается. Я owner-operator, не правда ли звучит? На самом деле я корова дойная. И каждый с моей сиськи покушать норовит. Такая situation неприкольная. Такая situation неприкольная. А дома ждут детишки и мается жена. И в выходные еду на свидание. Закрались мыслишки, работа как тюрьма. А я по жизни в ней на спецзадании. А я по жизни в ней на спецзадании. хорошо. Нормально можно бабки заколачивать. А не живешь ты дома, подумаешь и шо. Не станут же за это нам доплачивать. Не станут же за это нам доплачивать. Что же это за работа? Сидишь ты высоко, в окошко смотришь, ничего не делаешь. А если спать охота, так будь ты мужиком. Ложись, поспи, а завтра все доехаешь. Ложись, поспи, а завтра все доехаешь. А дома ждут детишки и мается жена. К ним в выходные еду на свидание. Под сердцем ноют кишки и гложет мысль одна. Уеду снова, знаю я заранее. Уеду снова, знаю я заранее. Хорошая зарплата, работать мне не лень. Семье моей зарплата тоже нравится. Но вам скажу, ребята, лафа не каждый день. Все рушится, когда мой трак ломается. Все рушится, когда мой трак ломается. Включаю габариты, давлю на тормоза. А цены на ремонт только кусаются. Опять беру кредиты, я с них не вылезал. А серебро виски все добавляется. А серебро виски все добавляется. Упали цены сильно на грузоперевоз. Почти бесплатно мы уже катаемся. И рынок инфантильный застрял как полевоз. И выехать он даже не пытается. И выехать он даже не пытается. Пойду я на констракшн, немного попотеть. Начну стелить паркет автоматически. Хотя немного страшно, ну чтоб не помереть. Ведь не привык работать я физически. Ведь не привык работать я физически. Бедного тракиста нагреть все норовят. И брокер, и диспетчер измываются. Инспектор дёртишный штрафует всех подряд. И плата за дороги поднимается. И плата за дороги поднимается. Я owner-operator, не правда ли звучит? На самом деле я корова дойная. И каждый с моей сиськи покушать норовит. Такая ситуэйшн неприкольная. Такая ситуэйшн неприкольная. А дома ждут детишки и мается жена. К ним в выходные еду на свидание.
Hey guys, basically I made it safely to the truck stop in Moriarty, New Mexico, if I pronounce it right. And I got a long walk to get my coffee and tea. But anyway, what happened in the pictures is the mountain in New Mexico, when you're going down it, when I was going up it, actually, I'm going to start it. When I was going up it, I started noticing that not all the lanes were clear. The truck lane, the climbing lane, was pretty much very clean. The middle and left lanes were like ice. It was like packed snow, and I mean, you can see it was drove on, but it wasn't clean. And it was like slush. So I slowed down my uphill power and just slowly, with my forward flasher, just went up. Then when I went down, all of a sudden I see a whole bunch of red lights and some four-way flashers. When I come down, I see two trucks. So you guys maybe saw only one truck, but there's another truck before that. It was Swift and somebody else. They jackknife out of control, probably because they hit the brakes and just spun out of control, and maybe they were light. I don't know what the case is, but it just happened because a state trooper was just arriving on the scene. So yeah, guys, stay safe out there. You just gotta do what you gotta do to keep yourself safe while driving, and just basically just watch out. Don't pay attention to the road and adjust to the circumstances. And if it really is icy or snowy, pull over to a truck stop or some rest area or the side of the road. I mean, even risk a ticket by going to the side of the road, because here's the thing: if I'd rather get a ticket for being on the side of the road parked illegal than being on ice. And most of the time they won't even give you a ticket for parking during a road closure or icy conditions.
На грузоперевоз почти бесплатно мы уже катаемся. И рынок инфантильный застрял как в поле воз. И выехать он даже не пытается. И выехать он даже не пытается. Пойду я на констракшн немного попотеть. Начну стелить паркет автоматически. Хотя немного страшно, ну чтоб не помереть. Ведь не привык работать я физически. Ведь не привык работать я физически. Ах, бедного тракиста нагреть все норовят. И брокер, и диспетчер измываются. Инспектор диотишный штрафует всех подряд. И плата за дороги поднимается. И плата за дороги поднимается. Я owner-operator, не правда ли звучит? На самом деле я корова дойная. И каждый с моей сиськи покушать норовит. Такая ситуэйшн неприкольная. Такая ситуэйшн неприкольная. А дома ждут детишки и мается жена. К ним выходные еду на свидание. Закрались мыслишки, работа как тюрьма. А я по жизни в ней на спецзадании. А я по жизни в ней на спецзадании. Работаешь на траке, так это ж хорошо. Нормально можно поближе.
Okay guys, so it's getting cold here in Minnesota. I'm about 51 miles away from my drop, and I'm gonna do a 34-hour reset. Here's some issues I'm facing. I called the wrecker because the load assignment was I gotta call the record and schedule ahead for a crane appointment at that place. Even though I'm not paying for it, I still gotta call ahead. I called him, he's like, I don't know if we can get you morning or afternoon, but we should get you Monday period unloaded. So hopefully we can get unloaded on Monday period, and that will be it. Another thing, I just fixed the heat in my truck because the cable for the temperature slider has broke, and it got stuck in the max AC position. So I had to take apart the dash and get it reattached the cable. So that's the story. So I'm here in Minnesota. It's gonna get cold. So basically I am now gonna get some stuff from the truck stop, but it's getting cold here, so hopefully everything works out well. But for now, that's the current update. Okay guys, so I made it to the delivery here at McNeil's Truck Center, or the garbage place basically, but not getting unloaded from this thing. So guys, I did call Pulver Towing and they said it'd be 45 minutes to an hour before somebody get here. Hopefully it's true, that way I can get it loaded quick and I can finally get it loaded back home. It's time for me to get some rest. I've been running pretty hard, so I have to see about it. But yeah, I should be good to go. Hopefully it don't take forever. It's good news. It's very good news. It's not even that bad that they're gonna come here within an hour, because I really need to get this thing unloaded. So once I get unloaded, I should be signed off on the paperwork and be ready to go. Time to get unloaded. Такая ситуэйшн неприкольная. Такая ситуэйшн неприкольная. А дома ждут детишки и
занимается жена. К ним в выходные еду на свидание. Закрались мыслишки, работа как тюрьма, а я по жизни в ней на спине.
Okay guys, pretty much over. Moved my axles to tandem because I'm empty. I'm good to go for the next load. But before I end this video, I gotta explain what happened while I was unloading. So basically, guys, I had to delete one clip because I was a little bit upset, and I decided to cool down before doing the video. But anyway, what happened was the guy told me to pull in behind him, and I did, and he's like, no, you gotta be like a T in front of me. I'm like, what the heck? He told me just to pull up behind you. How am I supposed to know that? And then I pulled up the first time. It's like, you're too close. Pulled up the next time, too far. Pulled up the next time, you're too far yet. And then when I go and get there, and he's like, I try to get you by my foot. I'm like outraged. Like the first time when I pulled in, backed in to square up with him so he can get unloaded, I pulled up pretty close to how exactly he wanted me. I was off maybe by 6 inches, and like this way, not like a dock way, but this way, how far he wants me away from his gear. And he made a big deal out of it. That's what got me a little mad. I got in and out times that should give probably me some extra money if the broker agrees, but that is why I was outraged. But anyway, guys, got that unloaded. It's cold here. It's like 14 degrees. It's warming up to 34 throughout the day and night, but it's going to drop down, so I'm trying to leave Minnesota ASAP. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. This load was a good load, but at the same time, the ending wasn't so great. Okay, guys, keep out trucking there. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004 turn right. This particular package, driving a temp in the 6 Series.